Hey, I'm Brian from BMA Comics Con, and today is day 3 of the 100-day comic book challenge, and we're going to take a look at Middlewest number 4. Previously in Middlewest, Abel ran away from home after learning something strange is up with his abusive father, and now he too has strange marks. Abel and Fox's journey across Middlewest brings them to a carnival. Being runaways, they aren't able to afford a decent meal. But luckily a carnival is home of food and people looking to be tricked, so Fox helps Abel steal some corn dogs. Abel and Fox catch the attention of Maggie, who tells Bobby and Wrench to keep an eye on them. Fox convinces Abel that the best way to wash down some corn dogs is with a funnel cake, and the best way to get that is to pickpocket a guy, which Abel does well, except he's caught by the carnival workers, Bobby and Wrench. A chase ensues but leads to Fox's capture and Abel being cornered. Just before they can take Abel in, he yells, unleashing a power inside of him that pushes back the carnival crew. What is the extent of Abel's powers? Is Abel going to find who he's looking for? Will we see the girl and the robot again? These are the questions I have for the next issue. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with our daily comic book reviews. This is a fun story, and it doesn't seem like it's going to wrap up a story arc at the end of issue 5. Honestly, I didn't read issues 2 and 3, and I feel like I could start here. That's because I did read the first issue. Without that exposure, I don't feel like this issue did enough to explain the world, time, or problem. So if you have no exposure to Middlewest, you might have a hard time with the overall story. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy reading about a runaway and a talking fox at a carnival. It was written in a way that was easy to read, but I'm not sure how much the story progressed in this issue. I feel like this issue just paused the overall story and gave us a night at the carnival. But I'm not caught up on Middlewest. Please correct me in the comments if this issue furthered the story. I think the artist is a good fit for this book. Originally, I would have thought Skottie Young would write and draw this, but that might be too much for him. Plus, I think Jorge Cardena's style fits the story better. This isn't the most serious story, but it is somewhat serious. I think Young is better at drawing light, funny stories. This comic came with no variants, which I didn't get why Skottie Young hasn't drawn one himself. Skottie Young is a very popular artist, and it would be nice to see his take on the characters. It's the dialogue with the robot and the girl. I don't know why, but funny robots are cool. And I like when he said, "I know you created me, but sometimes I would like very much to have never have met you." I feel like this robot Wrench could be in one of the new Star Wars movies. I like this page because it looks like he's getting ready to go Super Saiyan on the carnival people in the next issue. Good issue. It seems like a long story with little adventures in each issue, but it looks like you could get lost on the main story if you didn't read it all the way through. Although it was Stan Lee's policy to write every issue like it's someone's first, it's not a requirement, so I'll still give this an 8 out of 10. It's still a fun, different story worth reading. Now, I feel like I may need to go back and read the issues that I missed to fill in the story. There you have it, my review of Middlewest number 4. Please, let me know your thoughts on this comic and video in the comments below. If you like reviews of your favorite comic books, make sure to hit the subscribe button now and let me know in the comments what comic you would like reviewed next. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Brian out.